Hi everybody, Zach's Reacts, and welcome back to another episode reaction of Fairy Tail. Today we've got episode 61 and going on from there. Last time we had the Nirvana arc continue, and we had their Nirvana device itself finally get activated into its final form. Brain is at the helm of this thing, and it's now a mobile unit heading towards the Cait Shelter Guild. We don't know why it's going towards that guild. That has yet to be revealed. And honestly, guys, I'm still a little fuzzy on the real answers for that. This is technically a rewatch of Fairy Tail that I'm going through, guys, episodes 1 through 175. This is one of those things where I'm a little fuzzy on like what actually happened with this thing with Cait Shelter. So I'm very excited to kind of revisit this and learn it again. As I go through this rewatch, guys, there's so much that I remember, so much I forgot completely, and so much I'm just fuzzy on. So it's really fun just to kind of see it all again and just relive it. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. If you are looking for blind reactions of the show, I started this channel with episode 176 of Fairy Tail, and I did all the way to the end of the show. So feel free to go check those blind reactions out, guys, at any time. It's a good, awesome time. And I can't wait to continue on with this rewatch as we go through the first 175 episodes of Fairy Tail. Thank you again for joining me, guys. We also last time had the revelation of how Wendy knew Jalal. We kind of saw that whole flashback of their interaction. And I remember thinking of it like when I first saw it, and I even came up in the rewatch last video where I wasn't sure, is that actually Jalal? Could that be Mystigan? We know that Mystigan has Jalal's face, and that has yet to be explained in the show. We know that he is not actually Jalal, he just looks like him, and we have not seen him since he had that reveal happen. So we don't know if that's technically Jalal or Mystigan. That was something I was wondering and skeptical about right away, and I have since been reminded of the answer on Patreon. And so now I won't say it now, I won't spoil it now in case you don't know, guys, but I will wait till that gets officially revealed in the show itself, and then I'll talk about it. But man, nonetheless, man, we are moving on. We have many of our heroes running up Nirvana literally to try and stop it, and Natsu is now about to battle Cobra, and I'm so excited for that battle. And yeah, we're just gonna see what we can see at this point, guys. Thank you again so much for joining me on this ride. It means a lot. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel for more reactions coming soon. We do have a Patreon as well, where we are beginning some Patreon exclusive things, so feel free to check it out, guys. The link is in the description below. Thank you to those of you that have already done so. And here we go with episode 61 of Fairy Tail.
Previously on Fairy Tail.
This is ridiculous! As if it weren't bad enough, Nirvana's been activated. Now Fire Breath and I are dressed like a cheesy couple.
I can hear you.
And
They got the lovely matching outfits.
Cobra without getting motion sick is if I carry him.
I can hear you. We better think of a way
Yeah,
to
at the end of my
stop
last
these guys
video, I had some
fast.
comments on motion sickness. I'll probably talk about at the end of this video. I love this opening. There's our first glimpse right there of Cait Shelter and this mysterious guy who, you know, because he kind of looked like Makarov, I was like, ooh, I bet that's like the guild leader. I just love this song, man. It makes you groove. There's a staff. I won't say no more. I won't say no more. Midnight's about to battle Urza. That's coming up. Leon, of course, was thankfully came back. He was never actually killed. He had that whole thing happen. So he's okay. And I never even talked about it, but Jalal, you know, we had a lot happen with him. He basically tried to kill himself and destroy Nirvana with him. He was very sad. He lost his memories. He was repentful for everything that was kind of, they said that he did. And so now he was just feeling horrible. And Urza basically was like, you need to live. You need to kind of own up to what you've done and move forward with it and kind of like live through it. And so he ended up, you know, teaming up with Urza. He's now basically the good guy that we all wanted him to be all along, and I'm so excited for his journey and to see more of that because it's so good.
Look over there!
What's up?
I thought that magic circle disappeared after the last attack. Either we missed it or somebody put a new one in its place.
What's it matter? I bet if we take down that big guy with the tats, it'll vanish for good.
You make it sound easy, but you're dead wrong.
Super aerial battle. Let's go.
Go, Jubilios!
Now what?
Fire at it! Do it now!
Fire Dragon! Brilliant! many fireballs as I could, so one of them should have hit him. What gives?
Pretty sure it doesn't work that way.
Oh.
I told you. I know your moves before you make them. There's no way you're gonna land a hit on me.
Yeah, whatever. Supersonic Huron ain't gonna keep you from getting...
Oh, jeez. I don't remember what Natsu does to kind of like get the upper hand here, so I'm excited to see that.
Good job, little buddy. That was close.
I don't see him. Where'd he go?
Run all you want to. It just makes hunting you weaklings all the more fun.
That jerk.
He must be one lonely dude. The ladies don't go for the super cocky types.
Hey, stop for a sec.
Huh? Shh. Why?
Let's hide in the corner. When he comes in, we'll sock him in the teeth.
Oh my god.
Be as quiet as you can, okay? Here he comes. I got you now. Whoa, he's gone?
Great plan.
No way.
Like I'd fall for that.
Ah, man.
He was like a dog.
Look, I am cocky, but I'm not a lonely dude, you blue fleabag.
Hey, you weren't supposed to hear that.
So, any idea what this place is?
You mean aside from ruins on the back of a giant monster? No clue. If it's a city, what happened to the people?
An excellent question. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
this is the mystical city of Nirvana.
And seeing you here puts the odds in our favor.
That's the guy from Leon's guild.
One of the Irration Saints.
What the heck?
There's no need to worry. Hot Eye is now our faithful ally.
He is?
All you need is love. Oh yeah.
No way!
We were about to duke it out and he had a change of heart.
Ah, we just went through the same thing with Sherry, except she definitely changed for the worse.
Yeah, Lady Love pretty much went psycho on us there for a bit.
What? Is she okay? Where is she?
Relax, she's safe with Leon.
As I was saying, this city is where the ancient Nirvits once resided and prospered. Oh yeah.
Never heard of the Nirvits.
I can't say I'm surprised since there's no record of them. They lived 400 years ago at a time when the world was engulfed in war.
400?
The Nirvits tried to remain neutral, but the bloodshed was such that they became compelled to intervene. They created a type of magic that would restore balance to the world. Oh yeah.
Don't tell me. That magic was...
Nirvana, a powerful spell capable of switching light and darkness. So confident were they of their creation, they named it after their homeland, a word synonymous with peace. Oh yeah.
So this city of ruins.
Is actually Nirvana itself?
Man, talk about irony.
Man, and the wars going on 400 years ago get answered of like what specifically is going on way later in the show, and it's so cool that they're connecting it to this right now.
Jeez. I'm all for balance, but why couldn't they just make Nirvana turn darkness into light? Then we wouldn't even be in this mess.
Well, it can't be helped now. I doubt the ancients ever considered their creation might one day be used for evil.
Now that it's been activated, Nirvana poses a clear and present threat to the entire world. We must do everything in our power to destroy it. Oh yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me. Now what?
They're lighting up.
It must be Brain's work. Oh yeah. Knowing him, he's most likely controlling Nirvana from the royal throne located in the city's heart. Luckily for us, he's unable to use any other magic while doing so. It's the perfect time to strike. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If he's driving this thing, is he taking it anywhere specific?
I would wager that he is. Sadly, Brain did not share the particulars of his plan with the rest of us.
Not true.
Oh man, here he is.
Father didn't trust the rest of you enough to tell you.
Hello, Midnight.
One of the Irration Saints.
It's the creep who's always napping.
You betrayed us. I didn't think you had the guts.
I haven't betrayed anyone.
Oh,
I've come to realize the error of Brain's misguided ways.
what was that? Why don't you come over here and say that, big guy?
How's he doing that?
Hang on. What's all this father stuff about anyway?
Some kind of family that slays together?
I say he is misguided because he truly believes a person's heart can be changed with magic. But only love has the power to make even the weakest of hearts become strong. Oh yeah.
Look out!
Whoa, anyone know what just happened?
Hot-Eye liquefied the ground beneath us so we wouldn't be hit. It happened so fast I barely saw it.
There's no time to waste. Get to the royal throne as quickly as possible. I'll stay behind and take care of Midnight, but you needn't worry about me. All members of the Arashion's States are equal in power.
You really think you're a match for me?
Earth magic, liquid ground!
Be careful, Hot-Eye.
I will. Now go, quickly. Also, I would prefer you didn't call me that anymore. The name's Richard. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Richard.
Love it. Like I've said it before, guys. One of the reasons why I love this arc is that guy right there, Richard. I love Richard. He's awesome.
I have no
The whole
interest in hiding
concept of
behind
a
code
bad
name
guy
now that
turning
I've
good
opened my heart to love.
was so
Prepare
like
yourself.
never thought of that. You know, just you always think of the good guys turning bad.
Dodging me, will ya?
And now to see him fighting Midnight, I was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Shut up!
Love
You're
it.
just a cheating punk who's scared to take a hit.
It's like whatever magic he's using lets him predict our attack.
No, I listen. Maybe you should give it a try. I know what your next move's gonna be, because I can hear your thoughts.
He's some kind of psychic?
If that's true, what am I thinking right now?
I don't gotta use magic to know you got fish on the brain, furball.
He can't even
Oh my
talk
god.
about you. I was thinking about fish just now and he guessed it!
Yo, me next!
I'm telling you, he's good!
It's not some silly parlor trick, you know? I've never heard that one. I've gotta admit, that was pretty funny.
I know, right? It slays. Guess he is psychic after
What are
all.
you thinking about that made him crack up like that? I want in on the joke!
I'll tell you when you're old enough. Right now, we gotta deal with this guy.
I know a way to beat him and his mind-reading magic once and for all.
You plan to attack from the left while thinking about attacking from the right. It won't work. You aren't the first ones to come up with that plan, and you won't be the last.
When I think back to this
That's
arc,
an
guys, I
interesting
think of
approach.
Cobra just being so
Mind with
menacing.
thoughts. Must be painful having 3 or 4 at once. Some of them ain't half bad, but it's gonna take a lot more than that, pal. You're too dumb.
You're not playing fair! My brain's tired, so I think it's time to attack him head on.
Aye, sir! Let's go with plan
But like
C.
this whole moment right now, like they're making Cobra like
Start with the right hook.
comical and funny and like you know like relatable, I guess
Finish
is what
him
I'm trying to
off
say.
with a straight punch to the face.
Oh man!
What the? Impossible.
Obviously, there's way more to Cobra
It's like
and his story that comes in later, but like for now, he's another just random villain that we're supposed to kind of be introduced to, and
Guess my parlor trick
he's
ain't
anything
gonna
but
be enough to
random.
cut it in this fight.
Oh my god!
Ow! What'd you do?
What's the matter? Are you hurt?
You're fighting the poison dragon now. It's over for you.
Am I seeing things?
No, I see it too. This guy's a dragon slayer.
Oh man, Dragon Slayers again. I was like, wow, another one. Like when I first saw this, that's cool. And a poison one, like you think of like the natural elements, like fire, water, you know, air, and all that kind of like. Not poison. So poison was really interesting to have as like a poison dragon.
One hit from a poison dragon slayer. and
So
you'll
yeah,
start to
it's definitely
decompose
interesting to
your
add to the
flesh.
mix.
Yeah, right. You wish. Your magic doesn't scare me. Fire trumps poison any day. Let's do this!
Aye, sir!
Fire dragon! Fire fist!
Fester and fall! Poison dragon! Bankrust!
I didn't mean to drop him! You're already sick? You just landed! I'm really sorry about dropping you back there. You feeling better yet?
Oh, yeah, think so. I'll be fine.
Let me tell you, you're one careless loser. Ain't he, Cubelios?
Who do you think you're calling a loser, you
You
freak?
tell him!
You're going down!
Whoa, hit a nerve, huh? It must be so hard for you. Head full of nothing and a lame disposition to boot.
If you don't turn off your brain, he's just gonna keep playing mind games. It shouldn't be that hard for you since you hardly ever use it.
What are you trying to say? That you think I'm a dummy? I'm a good-for-nothing idiot?
Don't put words in my mouth. You normally go with your gut instead of thinking things over. Quit wasting time and start fighting.
Oh, so now I'm an impulsive meathead. I thought you were my friend, man. Why are you insulting me?
I'm not trying to. Use your head for once.
Would you make up your mind already? Do you want me to use it or not?
Now you're fired up. Focus your anger on him. Let's do this.
Aye, sir. Fire Dragon Challenge!
Dragon Spiral Charge!
Hey, you can't get motion sick right now. Do something nuts.
Wait a minute. What's that sound?
Slurping up the flames. Let's go.
That pyro's eating all the fire. We're about to have a real fight on our hands, Cubelios.
Oh yeah, now I've got a fire in my belly.
Gotta say, I've never seen anything quite like that before. But now that you've had your final meal, let's finish this!
Fine by me.
You're never gonna learn, are you? No matter how hard you try, you can't hit me. I know your every move before you make it!
There's no way I can miss at close range. Fire!
I gotcha.
It poisoned my face
That
off.
was way too reckless.
Yeah, well, I didn't see you coming up with any ideas.
It was still too reckless.
Okay, I get it. Don't rub it in.
All this fighting has worked up my appetite.
Whoa, he is scarfing it down.
Maybe you'll do us a favor and choke on it.
Now I've got a fire in my belly, too. Tasty.
That's my line, copycat.
I've got a gift for the two of you. Poison Dragon!
A gift,
No,
huh?
thank you.
We're starting to lose altitude. Help me!
I know. I'm trying to keep us in the air, but I can barely flap my wings.
Try harder, or we're goners.
Well, if I didn't have to carry you.
How do you like my poison dragon breath? Right now it's flooding your bodies with viruses. Each passing second brings you closer to your death.
Would you quit blabbing already? Let's shut this guy up for good. What do you say?
Aye, sir.
These brats must have one heck of a death wish.
Iron Dragon, wing attack!
Didn't I tell you I can hear your movements?
So what?
You've got to do like I said and turn off your brain.
How about you concentrate on flying instead of bossing me around?
Flying is the only thing that's been on my mind this entire time.
Don't lie to me, I'll bet-
Could these guys possibly be any more annoying? Let's get this over with, Cubelios. I can't believe I have to say this, but if you're done with your lover's spat, can we get back to fighting? That is, if an older generation dragon slayer like yourself can handle it.
I'm older generation?
That's right. I'm part of a new wave of slayer. A dragon lacrima was implanted in my body, making me infinitely more powerful than those who came before me.
This is what Gramps was telling us about.
Yeah, he's no different than Loxus. He's not a real dragon slayer. He just stole his power.
A real dragon slayer? There's no such thing. The only beings capable of mastering dragon slayer magic are the dragons themselves. Humans will never be able to obtain that power in this day and age. Because everyone knows dragons have been extinct for a long time.
That's a filthy lie! Igneal's not extinct, there's no way! I saw him with my own two eyes!
Get real, Pyro. How come no one but you's ever seen him, huh?
You don't know what you're talking about!
Poison Dragon Twin Bang!
We can't take another hit like that.
Looks like you're gonna rot away real soon. Just like your dragon.
I'm sorry, but
Man.
I can't keep this up much longer.
I've got a plan. I want you to drop me right on top of him.
What? Have you completely lost it? You just said you can barely move anymore.
That's why I have to finish this now. We've gotta hurry.
What are you planning to do?
Let me guess, a full-powered fire dragon roar? How many times do I have to tell you I can hear your thoughts?
Okay. Let me go!
This isn't gonna be much of a challenge now that he's thinking again. Come and get me!
Fire Dragon!
It's no use. You're going for a widespread attack because you think I won't be able to dodge it. Guess again! You can't hit me if I'm right behind you. I'll end this by crushing your thick skull.
Natsu!
Tell your dragon I said hi when you get to the other side!
Man! Forgot all about this.
Is that somebody screaming? It almost sounds inhuman.
Please don't be a giant monster!
I don't know what it could be.
My ears!
I rule, right?
It was dumb luck and you know it.
Interesting. He defeated Cobra by using his greatest strength against him. It appears I've underestimated our foes greatly.
Wow. Crazy. And of course, we had the big revelation with Cobra that he is a second generation. Loxus too. They're second generation Dragon Slayers. And that was one thing, guys, like kind of the end of my last video that I was confused about. Like, how was Cobra not getting motion sickness when he was at the top of Nirvana, you know, and Natsu was right away? And I think that was the answer. I was told that on Patreon that, like, it's because he's a second generation Dragon Slayer. It's a little bit different. So, yeah, that just kind of answers that. We're going to move right into the next one. Here we go.
Oh man, Natsu. I'm starting to not feel so good.
It's because of his poison. And now, I can't even move. And what's worse, this thing's a vehicle.
I swear
Oh, he's not
I'll
out
give
yet.
in to you for the honor of the 6 demons.
All right, guys, this is episode 62, Wizard Saint Jura.
No, you're wrong. No way, pal.
I hear it loud and clear, the bell tolling on the old generation. It's over. Your kind is done. Time for the new Dragon Slayers.
Oh.
That's enough, Cobra. You may stand down.
Brain. But why? Are you mad?
You've performed extraordinarily well, but it's time for you to rest. What good is a false Dragon Slayer to me? Especially one who can be so easily beaten by one of the official guilds. You're pathetic. I'm sorry. Did you hear that?
How dare you? You traitor! All I ever wanted, my only prayer, was to someday hear the voice of my one true friend. Pubelios.
He's gone. How could you do that to him? He was your friend.
With the power I now have at my disposal, I will have no problem gathering friends that will much better serve me. Nirvana will make it so.
You don't make true friends with power and intimidation. All you get are puppets.
It would do me good to have a friend like you. Or to use your terminology, to have you as my puppet.
Oh my gosh, man. Like, again, just that little glimpse of... Oh, wow. That little glimpse of Cobra in Tower of Heaven, like, just adds so much depth to his history and backstory, and like makes him a character you really feel for. Like all of them, they're you feel for all of them after you learn their story, and they all kind of touch on like the only thing they ever wanted. Each of them has been saying that.
Fleeing is futile. Oh yeah. Walls mean nothing to my heaven's gaze. It sees through all in its path. Aha! Liquid ground!
I have to prove to him that I'm worthy. If I don't, he'll cast me out. He'll leave me.
The die has already been cast. Oh yeah! As have the scattered petals of the Arashion Sace into the wind.
Wow.
Natsu! What happened to you?
It's moving. I just can't handle it.
Hey guys, please help. Are you okay?
Sir Cat is still alive.
Are you talking about Happy?
You guys gotta save Natsu. Rain's taken him away.
The 6 demons have been cut down to Omega 3. We've been chopped in half. So in order to stop the bleeding in our once healthy ranks, I will fortify them with this one. Once Nirvana darkens his heart, he will gladly do my bidding. His goals and my own will be intertwined.
In your dreams!
You still have the strength to fight?
I am so sick.
The spirit is strong, but the stomach weak.
Yeah, you can say that again. Kinda gets in the way.
Beat this guy and stop this thing.
Oh, we're gonna stop it, but not just for your sake.
Yeah.
Is that so? You'll stop Nirvana. Try your best. But you mustn't waste any time. We're quickly approaching our first target. The Cait Shelter Guild Hall.
What do you hope to gain?
I don't have to answer to you! I hold the reins of light and darkness! Kneel before me and ask for one thing only. For mercy. What a bothersome fool.
Pops, what are you doing?
He's far too delusional to hold a conversation.
Look out!
You
Jura's
hear
mad.
me? I asked you to kneel! His power, it's incredible.
I know for a fact there are numerous guilds closer than Cait Shelter. To go so far out of your way, it betrays a specific intention.
By the time I reach them, you'll be nothing but a fading memory. Dark. Run down! Iron Rock Wall!
Holy!
That move was totally amazing and a little scary.
It is pointless for you to continue attacking me. I demand an answer to my question, Brain.
Why do my reasons concern you?
I told you your attacks are pointless.
Are they now?
Got you.
Over there!
Watch out! He's right behind you!
Dark Capriccio!
I don't know if I'm more impressed by Brain breaking through it, or Jura being able to dodge his attack.
You may need to rethink your claim.
That's true, if running is your defense. So, Wizard Saint, is that how you plan to proceed? Capriccio! Iron Rock Wall! Iron Rock Wall Chain!
You need to get out of there, Jura!
Man. Rocks right to the face. And everywhere else.
He trapped Brain underneath all those rocks!
Supreme King Rock Crush!
That was awesome! He took all the blasted rock from Brain's attack and made a whole new weapon out of it!
Now I see why Leon respects him so much.
We won!
Now, I still need an answer as to why you're attacking Cait Shelter.
Jura? Do you think we could stop this thing now?
That's a great idea. Like right now.
Please hear my words, Midnight. You're our last remaining hope. You must not allow the 6 prayers to disappear. They are our only hope of keeping him at bay. Keeping who at bay?
Hold on, is it my imagination? Or did one of those black
The
lines on
plot
his face
thickens.
just disappear?
Gray, I think it's more like you just trying to scare me. And it's actually starting to work. It's Wendy. Just as I thought. Only those hooligans would cause such a ruckus. Carla! From what we can gather, this creepy Brain guy is also the one who's been controlling Nirvana. And now that he's out cold, the city should stop any moment. It doesn't sit well with me. He is down, but did you ever find out his reason for targeting our guild?
No, I think it's just because that's the kind of thing villains do.
I still have some lingering concerns, but the worst is over.
No, I don't think so. Guys, please, stop this thing.
Oh, you poor guy. Have you been poisoned too?
Like, I'm confused. Why is Wendy
So what's your problem, Tomcat?
not
Don't
affected?
tell me
Like,
you're
that was a
too weak to
question I
stand.
have.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. We'll wait and
While
see.
I sleep,
If you guys have an answer for that one, let me know in the comments.
many dreams. I know you do too. And nightmares.
Oh, man.
Magic attacks don't hit me. You see,
All of his wounds have disappeared!
Father is a very skilled wizard, but my power overshadows his.
My dear brother, my prayer was to gaze upon your face just one more time.
And so the 5th prayer has now disappeared. Hear me, Midnight. You must not fall as well. My prayer is for your strength.
I remember feeling like so ominous. Like, what is going on? There's a reason. Like, there's so much going on that's not being said yet. Like it's all coming to light soon, but we don't know yet.
No joke, me too.
You would think there'd be some kind of control panel or something up here.
What do we do? I cast a spell to counteract the venom, but he's still sick. Natsu and vehicles don't seem to mix all too well. That is so pathetic.
I really don't think my stomach wants to be inside me anymore.
It's motion sickness? Always. In that case, I'll cast a spell that restores his sense of balance. Troya.
Yeah! I'm back! Oh, I feel a million times better!
I'm glad. I thought that might work.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Wendy! You gotta teach me that spell sometime.
But it's my sky magic. Sorry.
Wow! I don't feel like
I think I'm fuzzy a little bit on what, like, everything with Wendy. Like, is the Troya what she does herself to, so she doesn't get affected? But I remember in later episodes, there's times where she is affected. So that's why I was like fuzzy on that.
Figure out how to stop this thing, and there's obviously nothing up here that'll help us do that.
I don't get it. I thought this is where I mean, Richard said Brain was controlling it. Was he lying?
No, I believe him to be a man of his word.
There is a much more pertinent question at hand. Or should I say a different way the question of how to stop it should be phrased, There are no visible controls. The royal throne is empty, and the one presumed to be piloting it has been defeated. So perhaps instead we should ask, why is it still functioning the same as it was before?
Do you think he might have put it on autopilot? If that's the case, it could be programmed to fire, too.
Our poor guild is in trouble.
Chin up, Wendy.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to save them. I won't let this thing hurt your friends. I owe it to you. I'll stop it. I promise.
As long as I'm still standing, Nirvana will not be stopped.
Oh man. And finally we're here, midnight, and the threat that he brings, he's going to be tough. I was surprised to see him struggle so much against Richard. I forgot that he fought him in the first place. So that was pretty crazy to see, but he was holding back. He took him out, and now he's on the prowl, and I believe he's, based off the opening credits, he's going to be running into Urza next and be battling her. And again, I can't remember the details of that fight either, like who wins, who does not win. But I know that he is, like they said, the last prayer. Every time that one of the Erastion states gets defeated, part of Brain's face tattoo disappears, and there's something to that, and I won't get into that because I feel like I'm going to spoil stuff, but they say Midnight's the last prayer. He cannot be defeated. If he gets defeated, what's going to happen? We don't know. I was really surprised when I first saw this that Jura defeated Brain so easily. Brain's been such this overarching menace, this eluding all-powerful villain so far, and now he got taken out, not by one of our main fairy tale characters either. He got taken out by the new Jura character that was introduced in this arc. So it really goes a lot to show you about Jura's power and how cool he is. And man, I just I'm so excited to see where we go from here. Let's see preview.
Natsu, you need to come up with some really deep stuff to say every now and then.
What are you talking about? I say those kinds of things all the time.
Like what?
Oh, let me think. Well, I'm always saying cool stuff like, I got a fire in my belly, and I'm fired up now. Stuff like that's pretty intense, don't you think?
Those are just your catchphrases.
Next time, your words.
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about stuff that's more impactful.
Okay, how about I'm gonna kick your butt?
Jeez, not that
Oh
kind
no,
of
where's
impact.
So Jalal 2, Jalal and Urza versus Midnight. That'll be really fun. I feel like it's going to be a big epic fight. I don't remember the details like I said, guys, but I'm so excited to see it next time. We're going to try and do 3 episodes in the next video, so I'm so excited for that too. And definitely, guys, if you haven't yet, please drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these episodes and this reaction. I always love to chat with you guys about it. And we're just going to continue on with more Fairy Tail in the next video, more Nirvana, and I just can't wait, guys, to see what happens next. Thank you again so much for joining me, guys. As always, it means a lot. We'll have new reactions of Fairy Tail every Friday, so stay tuned for that and more on the way on the channel as well. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great one, and we'll see you next time.